Hi there, lovelies! It's your girl Megan, back at you with another video. Today's makeup look is kind of inspired by back to school season. Of course, a lot of people are going back to school. I'm actually starting college this year, so I'm really excited. It's my first back to school season where I'm not going into grade school, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, today's makeup look is pretty easy. You can do this on the daily. It goes with really anything. So I'd strongly suggest wearing this to your first day of school, or if you want to be like super extra, of course, follow one of my other makeup tutorials, of course, you know. Anyways, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you enjoy it, comment down below what you want to see next on my channel. If you want to see how to achieve this makeup look right here, keep on watching. So I'll be starting off with my primer, as always, the Poreless Tarte Foundation. Poreless Tarte Primer. Ignore the ugly faces I'm making. Alright, I don't know why I'm so energetic right now. Maybe that's a good thing. So for foundation, I actually have something brand new. These are my options, little Sephora testers. I think today I'll be using the Tarte, what's it called? Tarte Amazonian Clay Paint Foundation. I think that's what it's called. In the shade Fairly Light Beige. I'm assuming that's the shade. That's what's written on here, so. Put that all over my face. You can kind of see I'm breaking out, so I'm gonna try and cover that up. There we go. And then my normal brush, I'm just going to try and blend this in. Yeah, now that I'm changing foundations, I'd probably need to invest in a beauty blender for the best application. You already know. You don't even really have to hear it from me. You probably hear that from every other beauty guru, that beauty blenders are the best. For liquid foundations anyways. But this foundation's not that bad. It is like more creamy, so I guess a brush works. Alright, now eyebrows. I'm just going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe. Not the greatest eyebrow. Okay, so I need to clean up my brows a little bit. Obviously, they're not looking so spicy right now. Or at least as spicy as my standards request. So I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer on my little brush. That's looking a little better. Where's the brush I need? Hello? Where'd you go? Taking a little blending, slanted blending brush, I guess. Just going to buff in the concealer under my brows. Doesn't have to be too good, you know, whatever. Okay, and now moving on to the eyeshadow. I'm going to be priming using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Putting a little bit onto my eyelids and blend it in with a finger or a brush. You know how I feel about that. Have you watched my recent makeup tutorial? I don't want to really repeat what I said there, but like just kind of dab it on. Alright, now that that's all nicely blended, since this is just kind of an everyday kind of school appropriate makeup tutorial, makeup look, I'll be taking my Anastasia Soft Glam palette and just using the browns and stuff that come with it. I'll just kind of create a look based on that. Using my Morphe blending brush, doesn't have a number. I'll be taking Burnt Orange, this one right here on this brush. Tap that off and then apply that into your crease. And you want to put it in the outer corner as well and the inner corner. But since this is just the transition shade, don't put too much product on just because, you know, you don't really need it. Inner corner and outer corner. Leaving like a little gap in the center of your lid. You want the center of your lid to be as nude as possible or just as empty as possible. Once you have that all blended in, I'm just going to use the same brush and put on a darker shade, Rustic, this one right here. Boop, 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 boop. Knock off a lot because you really don't want to pack on pigment right away. Focus this on the outer and inner corner of your eye. Just kind of tap that on. And then if you want, just lightly put it in your crease as well, just to connect the two. And then do the best you can to blend. Okay, now using a really small blending brush. I know it looks like it has purple on it. It just kind of locks in the color, unfortunately. I'm going to be using this really small blending brush to pick up Cypress Umber. It's this dark brown shade right here. Oh, that has a lot of fallout. And then I'm going to really focus this on the outside of your eye. So yeah, the outer corner and the inner corner as well. But just like only the edges of where you already put the product and stuff. You don't want to bring it in too far because that would take away from the other colors, you know? And just kind of dab it on. You don't really have to like blend it on. I mean, just dabbing it on and just kind of doing movements like this. Like that's blending enough for me. I'll probably go over it with another brush after I'm done with this. And I'm just taking it as high up as my crease. Alright, now going back in with that last brush, I'm just going to kind of blend it in. Alright, and also if you really wanted to, just kind of go over your crease again, just to kind of blend it, and with whatever product that's left on your brush, just kind of put that into your crease. It's all up to you, personal preference is everything, you know. Just really make sure that it's blended. Alright, and now for one of the final parts of this eyeshadow look. I'm just going to take this brush right here. It's a little fluffy brush, it's kind of flatter. I don't know, it's like thick and it's flat, you know, but it's still really fluffy. And I'm just gonna take Tempera, this one right here, on this brush, pack that on, and then put that in between the two dark shades, so just in the middle of your eye, like the part that I told you to leave naked, put this shade, or a light shade, in that spot. Right down the center of your eye. You just want to be really, really careful with that. And then going back in with the same brush, just kind of really, really carefully blend that. Just by tapping on the edges, like the very, very edge of both sides. And then it should kind of blend it a little bit. And then that is kind of your halo eye. And if you want, put some highlight right in that middle light strip. I like to do that just to add a little bit of dimension and stuff. I don't know, I like my highlight. Put a little bit of highlight on this brush and then just tap that over the white piece. And then that's your halo eye. Looks a little stupid at this point in time, but I'm just gonna continue on with the rest of my face. With this foundation, I feel like I don't even need that much concealer, which is also like pretty cool. That's always a good sign when it comes to foundation. If you don't need too much concealer, then it's obviously doing its job. Gotta cover up all my pimples. Alright, so concealer's done. I'm going to be putting on my Laura Mercier setting powder, you know, the basics, you know? And then just continue on the rest of my face, the way I always do. And I just kind of put this setting powder like all over my face, because I don't know how well this foundation sits and like oxidizes without like something that covers it, like, you know? Haven't been that risky yet to figure it out. So now that that's done, I'll be doing bronzer, Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And then just a smaller brush, contour my nose. Actual face makeup takes so little time to do, so I'm just kind of running through this like real quick. The blush that I'm using is my Tarte birthday
gift on my birthday, to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift. Happy birthday.
I'm going to avoid my highlight until the end, so it's like a last reveal, and move on to my eyes. And just because I'm applying false lashes, I always have to add just like a little thin line of eyeliner. Kind of fills the gap. Where is my eyeliner? What happened to it? So just a really thin line of eyeliner. That's not thin. What am I talking about? Alright. Alright, so obviously, why am I talking with my hands so much all of a sudden? I mean, like before I was just joking around, but now I'm actually... Not everyone is going to want to wear lashes to school every day. I understand that. I'm gonna go pop those on, but obviously you can just stick to doing your mascara and this look will still be complete. I mean, after everything else is done, but I'll get to that after the lashes. So yeah, just pop on your mascara and yeah, I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, so I just applied my lashes. I don't know if you can tell, but they're my most basic lashes that I have. Also my only pair, but... So we're gonna go back to the eyeshadow for 2 seconds just to finish off the under eye. I will be taking the smaller brush that we used for the darkest shade and taking that medium shade, this one here, the one that I used second, on this small brush, and put that on the outer corners of under your eye, yet again leaving the middle exposed. And if you really want, take a small amount of that last shade on the brush and then put that kind of in your waterline, or like just really a small amount over top of where you just put the other one. And then using that same brush that you put on the lighter shade, just take a small amount on the very tip of it and then put that in the middle of under your eye, just to make the line up here all the way down your eye. Yeah, that's what the look should look like. Of course, you can make your own twists to it. Doesn't really matter too much. Oh, and then bottom mascara. Can't forget. Alrighty, guys. Now on to highlight, the best part of any makeup routine. Using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sugar palette thing, and then my highlighting brushes. I'm just using this like condensed blending brush thing, and then putting this onto the smaller parts of my face where I need highlight, like packed on. So of course the tip of my nose crack, a little bit down the very center of my nose, just like a very small amount. The inner corners of my eyes, also putting on a tiny bit under my eye because I put it on my lid as well. So, and now I'm just going to pack it onto the larger parts of my face, above my brow bone, and then using a fan brush, just kind of apply this to the larger parts of your face. Okay guys, so that finishes off today's video. I really hope you learned something from it and enjoyed watching it. I just put on some nude lipstick. You can finish off this look with any lipstick of your choice. It really doesn't matter, with a neutral eye to make it pop. It's up to you. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you didn't enjoy it, like it anyways. Comment down below what you want to see next on my channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!